As you can see from the title, you are now tuned into the Sig P320 AXG carry review. This is going to be my first Sig in my pistol lineup. I was first introduced to Sig maybe roughly about 8 years ago when I first got into shooting. Very hard for me to vouch for it back then. I just couldn't get over the height over bore that I was going against, and I was a new shooter back then. Typically, when a lot of new shooters or anybody new that's been introduced to pistol shooting and are introduced to SIGs, that's kind of the first thing that they say, height over bore difference. But put all that to the side, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the features that I added to this pistol straight out the box. So first and foremost, most importantly, I went ahead and I added the TRL-7, the new model, the HLX. It's gonna be colored in FDE. Now it's gonna be different from the rest of the 7 models. This one specifically has 1,000 lumen output, which is gonna be similar to the TLR HL1X. I'm pretty sure, but it has that same output, and then it still gives you that same EDC body of having that 7. Pretty much compatible for any holster that you want to do any type of EDC work from. Moving back forward to the optic, I have the Sig Pro Romeo X. It's going to be the open emitter style. This specific optic comes with 3 reticle styles. You have the dot, you have the open circle, and then you have the dot inside the circle. It's going to be a 2 MOA dot as well. Now this does look like it's in a closed emitter body, but like I said, it is going to be open emitter. I love this dot. I thought I was going to have some issues with it just because it is open emitter, but I haven't had an issue yet. The footprint that it hosts is going to be the Delta Point Pro, and this go ahead and just threads directly into the slide. So I do not have a plate under this. This just mills and slides right into the slide itself. Moving back down, we're going to go to the magwell. This is going to be Sig's magwell 2 as well. This normally comes on every AXG model. It does not come on this AXG model. So I went ahead and I purchased this from Sig itself, and I went ahead and included this. Now, when I went ahead and did the magwell upgrade, I also had to do the base pad upgrade for my mags as well. These are going to be Legion base plates. Now, with the Legion base plates, it also helps with the mags dropping freely when you go to do a reload. But if you want to have this magwell, you need to have the Legion base plates to make these mags compatible with the magwell itself. Now I have this gun sitting in a Haley Strategic Incog. It's going to be specifically made for P320 SIGs itself. Now it doesn't matter what grip module you have, but it's made for P320s in itself. Like I said, I have the AXG medium module. So from this point forward, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give you a little bit of the features that came with the gun, minus everything that I added. I'm starting with the slide. Now this slide comes with X-ray vision sights, just means night vision sights. We're going to move on back to the optic. The slide is already cut for a numerous amount of optics that you can go ahead and add on here. Primarily, it's going to favor the Delta Point Pro, which is going to be similar to the Sig Romeo X Pro 2 as well. Moving back down from this portion on, you get the flat face trigger that's going to be at an angle. Now, a lot of individuals have complained about this trigger. I'm gonna go ahead and ghost it for you guys. Reset. It's a very short reset. I love Sig triggers out of the box. The same thing I said with my Sig MCX LT. A lot of people had a lot of complaints about that trigger out of the box and switched it to a Geisley. I'm a fan of all Sig triggers, mainly just because this might be angled and it might be a little bit better. But note, I did say this is my first addition to the Sig series pistols 2 as well. Moving down, it came with 3 17-round mags. Now it did not come with the Legion base plates, and it also did not come with the magwell 2 as well. If you want to have this magwell and you want the mags to be compatible, as I said before, make sure you get the Legion base plates. Going on to the grips, it's going to be G10 grips. They're made by Hogue. I feel like this is very superior. This gun itself, super grippy. Extremely grippy. It does what it needs to do. I'm similar to kind of like how you have Glocks, where you want to have that cant forward. I find myself doing it with this gun, but it kind of helps me get on target way easier, but I don't need to do it with this gun, how readily available I do it with my Glocks. Moving on to why I ended up getting the Sig P320 X carry. I wanted to get something that was different from the polymer style pistols that I was carrying. I've carried Glocks. I've carried Walther PDPs too as well, which is one of my favorite EDCs too as well, but I feel like it was missing something. This Sig comes in roughly about the mid-tier price range when we start to get into the metal frame pistols. I would say the highest tier would probably be that new Walther PDP Compact Pro that is completely metal. But you know, the hunt for this gun was well worth it. I'm very pleased with what I got out of the box for it too as well. When we talk about recoil with the full metal frame, non-existent. I mean, we came out here today, we shot roughly about maybe 300 to 400 rounds, and I didn't feel any type of recoil. What I would like to see, or what I would probably do to this, I would probably add the combat barrel, and what that just means is the barrel that comes threaded, just for any type of suppressor host or anything going from that point forward. Let's go ahead and kill the elephant in the room, reliability, all right? Now I know within the last 3 to 5 years, P320s have not been getting the best rap, all right? Now what Sig has gone ahead and done, they have a voluntary upgrade program. If you go on their website, it'll tell you a little bit more about it. I went ahead and I broke the pistol into 2 parts so you can kind of get a glimpse of what I'm mentioning here. First thing first, what you want to do, you want to go to the website, you want to put in your FCU number, and you want to make sure that your Sig came from factory already pre-upgraded. If it did not, no issue, no problem. You can send the whole thing back and they will do the upgrades for you, okay? These upgrades include, I'm gonna go and look at my paper because it was too much for me to name off the top of my head. These upgrades include a new disconnector notch cut into the slide. It's gonna be in the rear of the slide back here. I will include some B-rolls and I will include some images from their website itself. It's gonna be a lightweight striker and trigger upgrade too as well. So we all know about what that is back here. But what I think was probably the best upgrade, which keeps these things from going bang on accident, which we've all seen, it's going to be the upgraded mechanical disconnector. Now it's going to be located here in the back. That also comes with an enhanced safety bar too as well. Now for those that know, you know what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, go ahead and YouTube and just search it, all right? From that point forward, you know, I went ahead and I put roughly about 550 rounds through this pistol before I put it into EDC mode. And then at this point today, even with this video being shot, we're roughly probably about at 1,300 rounds in total. So if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and like, comment, sub. If you have any questions as far as what I've put on the pistol itself, hop into the comments. I am very vocal. I try to respond to you guys the same day of. If you like what we're doing here as a company in as whole, go ahead and follow us on Facebook. We don't have a Facebook, so I lied. Go ahead and follow us on Instagram. That's the main spot you can follow us at. You can follow us on Instagram. Coming up here shortly, we're getting ready to get some stuff ready for SHOT Show. Hopefully we'll be out there at SHOT Show here soon. The next video I got for you guys is about to be something ridiculous. My cameraman's dying, we don't have a Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, we only got Instagram. Y'all be safe. If you like what you seen, like, comment, sub. I'm out here. Yurt! Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it.